wrote the last CD, which is called Arc, and it was probably the entire 10 years we worked on just those few songs. So we spent a huge amount of time playing it, tearing it down, replaying it. So we never stopped being a band. We just stopped playing, and it was mainly because of our kids.
Yeah, we had to stop playing live until the kids got to an age where, you know, it wasn't so demanding being both.
The way we pursue it usually kind of comes to us. We try not to force it. So as we're just experimenting, we're not really setting out with anything particular in mind. It just kind of comes to us, and we want to, I guess, experiment with different sounds, different flavors, different feelings. We want it to be emotive now. I think is really our focus. The technicality was fun, and we still want to have an aspect of that, but textural should be moods and motivation, and hopefully it speaks to people's emotions. So we do have some unusual instrumentation that we use to achieve that. I guess that kind of helps. Theremins, cellos, Chapman stick, we can get a spectrum of sound outside of just the usual rock and roll colors.
Sweet sunshine, you sleeping outside.
Everything started with I met Tony years and years ago. I wouldn't even know how many years ago I met you.
Oh, he was 17, so.
Okay, years
We
ago.
won't say how many years ago that was.
Yeah, we won't specify, but he was 17 when Kevin met.
And we live in the South, and we had this unique perspective. We like progressive music, so we got together and we liked Rush and King Crimson, different bands like that. And that's hard to find other people that like that kind of music. So that was kind of the foundations of it. We advertised for a singer in a Thrifty Nickel magazine. This was before the internet
The
was.
Thrifty Nickel, yes.
And Answer responded to a Thrifty Nickel ad, and that was a long time ago too.
That
I don't want
was,
to talk
yeah.
about years,
Yeah,
but
I was 20.
so we got together.
a while
The
ago.
three of us really became the band. We came up with the name, and we played with some different friends of ours. And as we wanted to be more serious and play more often, we knew we needed a full-time guy, and then that's when we met Mark.
When we were playing 10 years ago, jam band movement was really big, and so a lot of clubs, that's what they wanted, and we didn't fit into that. But we'd find like martini bars and places like that, people more laid back and hanging out. You know, we worked really well there, and we'd find niches in different cities to play, and it worked out pretty well.
How unique a thing to have a room, to have a venue where people come and listen to music. You know, out of hundreds and hundreds of places along the coast, down into Florida, how many places do people come to listen to music? This will be the first time that every single person in that room will be sitting in a chair and listening. So we've never experienced that. And it's a simple concept, you know, so.
I guess what I think about, you know, is my motives for wanting to do this now versus 10 years ago. I think it's more just strictly for the sake of the music and nothing else now.
Songs typically aren't truly about anything. They are on the peripheries of being about things. And so there might be this central idea or this central emotion that the concept kind of dances around. And so the lyrics just kind of come and they are what they are, but the feeling that I have writing them is definitely a bigger place.
It has loosened me up in a way where I was strung a little tighter. I've learned patience and priorities a little differently, so it's made me take the bigger picture in more and enjoy it for what it is and not worry so much about the little technicalities and details.
I want to give them whatever they saw in us 10 years ago. I want to give them that and more.